Alright, looks like it's working. Hello everybody, my name is Vivid Details. Sorry. Anyways, I'm once again back. Um, yeah, for the usual stuff of gaming. Just gotta set up the game real quick and I'll get started. If anyone is online, how's your day? Oh, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, have plans to do to buy and play the 100 Lines on stream. Looks to be a pretty big game. Mm. Anyways, the game I'm about to play is Aquila, Legal Eagle. Basically, it's a Ace Attorney inspired game taking place in this like very anime tropey world, and it's pretty cool. Like I played the entirety of season one. This is a replay stream. I've already played through it, so I basically have the general idea. I kind of forgot the details and such, but it'd be a good way to for me to just replay before getting to chapter 4, the new installment, the next episode. And please support the creators. As I said, this is a replay thing, so this has already been out for a while. But any support to the developer would help greatly, especially for chapter 4. I'll definitely be buying it on day one, but I probably won't be playing it until like much later, probably past the halfway point of the year, to be honest. Anyways, if you haven't supported them, then what are you doing? Probably something important. So no, excuse me, sorry. Anyway, never mind. Let's just move on to the other screen. Well, still empty. Anyways, just gonna start it up. Oh, you can hear the music, I hope. Oh, okay, it's a little quiet, hold on. It's not gonna be much, dialogue and such, so, I can just always speak over it. Alright, I think that should do. Why is it always on that side of the screen? Anyways. Today I'm probably gonna... Huh? That's weird. Give me a bit. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. There we go. I gotta start making that little cute thing I wanted to make. What was it called? A PNG model. I don't think I'll be having too much, you know, character emotions on it. Just like, you know, just like to feel stuff. Yes, anyway, yes, this is a RPG maker game. Considering I'm replaying it, I think I should definitely delete everything. Goodbye. I already completed everything, basically. I forgot what unlocks are. But anyways, we're gonna play through entirely of chapter 1 and probably a bit of chapter 2. Can we even play through that? I kind of played through everything basically. Yeah, you can kind of explore the city here. We'll just look through a bunch of stuff first before I jump into the game. Chad. I think that's spoilers, basically. Okay. I haven't quite seen through, you know, everything, just like, some stuff, but, you know, I have definitely seen the, everything, at least. So I kind of know, you know, what's happening, what happened. Yeah, it's just like, you know, sometimes, like, you know, it feels bad to just, you know, throw away something, you know, like, yeah, I really want to show you this, but, you know, it's not, can't just use it just because, you know, it's, I made it or, you know, someone else made it. Sometimes it's better if it's not without it, but, you know, at least you can have something like this, you know, to show off, like, hey, we made this. It couldn't make it in because of certain reasons, but at the very least you get more stuff, a little bonus. That's something that'll pop up later. Oh, okay. That's cute. We need that for like other indie stuff, more indie new stuff. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? I'm just going through like some of the gallery first before I jump into like one of the actual cases. Did I already do this one? Yeah. Anyways, I'll just repeat a few things that I've already said earlier. But basically, I'm just playing. They're going to be playing the entirety of Aquila, Legal Season 1, which I have done like I believe like back in 2023. And I'm replaying it now, so because there's gonna be like the new game for Nina Aquila Chapter 4. If you can, you can always like support the developer by the entirety of Season 1 and Chapter 4. You don't have to, but any word of mouth or just letting the creator know like that you think that the game is cool would probably really help them out a lot. Oh yeah, there's Nina, the protagonist. I'm just gonna go around the city a bit. Can we still... Yeah, of course not. Yeah, I'm just gonna go explore the city a bit. This is just like usually a post-game kind of thing, like, you don't need to. I've already basically, completed the game 100%, completionist style. So anyways, where am I going again? Ah, yeah, here. Wait, no, that's not it. Let's just talk to them real quick. Wait, Judge Tony? Yes, Miss Aquila? What the fuck are you doing here? Mr. Hogg was good enough to sit with me after we bumped into each other. To otherwise would have been impolite. Nice to have dinner with the dashing, charmistic young man. Always. Let me know if you spot one. We're going Dutch. Anyways, let's actually start a case. Nope. Sushi train. Yes, indeed. Hey, let's head back to the... Oh, wait, did I go to... I keep going... Ah, damn it, I'm not meant to go to the convenience store. How inconvenient. Anyways, let's actually go back in there. And let's actually start chapter 1. Wait, actually... I think I should try to be a little more, appropriate and just try and, actually delete everything for reals. Like I said, you basically, deleted completely everything, so it's like... Let's see. Tavistock, Thompson, Twilly. Hey Nina. I'm heading out. Did you review that case file? It's on the Titan film, right? I couldn't find it on the shelf. It's on the glass table by the sofa. Make sure you check it out. I'll see you at the courthouse tomorrow. Don't stay too late. We got a big day tomorrow. Well, we can move around. This is how the game starts. Anyways, still check. Yeah, you kinda have to just, you know, play through all the 3 cases now. Because of that. Because now I've deleted all my progress. Oh no! Anyways, that's actually stuff for reals. Meryl Tuffill. My mouse, I just realized my mouse was on the screen the whole time. Whoops. Hello? Nina! Where are you? I'm, Miller Defense and Law Office. November 5th, 9:12 AM. Why aren't you at the courthouse? I forget what day it is. Just give me a sec, would you? I'm still at the office. Last thing I remember, I was reviewing the case file. I guess I fell asleep. Never mind that. Get down here right now. I got my hands full with the defendant. I can't mother you as well. Of all the times to fall asleep, I better get to the courthouse. Well, I can exit the place. Wow. No time for food. I need to get to the courthouse. Can we actually interact with anything else, or it's just like everything's empty? Huh? I forgot what happened. Not even enough time to take a shower. We have a stinky girl. Oh yeah, intro. Shoutouts to Ethan. Starving in court, yeah! It's very animated. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the pauses. What? Anyways, now we're only in 12 minutes. Wow. Miss Aquila. The supervisor was here, and she seemed really mad. Nina! She kinda scares me. Anya, I got here as quickly as I could. You were supposed to be here an hour ago! I had to arrange transportation for the defendant and... you come via the gym or something? I ran here! Straight after you woke me up in the office. Is everything alright? I like how... yeah, like, you know, she looks like there's a few clearly important characters that, you know, custom drawn, and then there's like every other character made an RPG maker. I didn't read, whoops. Aren't you? I forgot to read. I have a smooth brain. Very slickly smooth. Of course, everything's gonna be fine. In any case, we better get to the courtroom. Well, the bell will come to collect you shortly. Just hang on for a few more minutes. You know, one last thing. You earned this. Finally, my own defense attorney ID. You notice? A little, I guess? I'll be there to help you out. This maybe wasn't the best start to your last supervised trial, but just remember, you're one of the brightest young lawyers I've ever supervised. Really? What? I can say nice things! Just walk in, sit on your bench, and stay focused on your client's innocence. Now get going. I'll join you at the bench. Just like Ina said, all I got to do is head to my bench. It should be past the gallery. I did not read everything on purpose. Where was it again? Huh, I thought there was being some dialogue here. Maybe it's not in that. Yeah, that's lame. You have to do it post-game. Anyways, let's actually progress. Wow, you arrived! It only happens when the main character arrives. Everyone waits for the play. Who's the new guy? Prosecutor? That's Chad Hawk. Book. They say he's a real prodigy, but a stickler for procedures. Don't get nervous. All rise for the Honorable Judge Tony. I don't know how to pronounce it. There's the judge. Please be seated. We are here today in observance of the case of Mel Teflo. Prosecutor Hawk, I am prepared for the case. As always, Your Honor. As always, Your Honor. Mr. Quill? Seriously, I know. Mr. Quiller! Yes, Your Honor? What did I say about staying focused? Now that I have your attention, I trust you have a reasonable attempt at the defense? I'm ready if that's what you... Very well. Mr. Hawk, please state the prosecutor's case. Of course, Your Honor. Emergency services were called to the Greeners camping ground in the early hours of November 1st. A fire had broke in the facility's main building, which spreads to some of the smaller buildings. Mel Teffill was arrested leaving the scene. The prosecution asserts that she started the facility's insurance fraud, and we intend to establish her motive for this through witness testimony. He seems pretty confident. He talks a good fight. Let's find out if he got the chops.
Order!
Order! Thank you, Mr. Hulk. Ballard, please bring in the defendant. Defendant, can you please confirm your name and occupation? Why is she wearing that costume? Damn if I know. If someone got in here earlier, they might have been able to fix that. Subtle. Tadfield? Remember this? Speak up! Man, Tadfield, Your Honor! So you do have a voice. Well, you should get her name right. I perform secretarial work at the camping ground and assist with event build planning. Which is why you were down on the evening in question? Ordinarily, yes, but that night I was actually there for a party. Also, I was on a date. What's that? I was on a date! I see. My report says you were arrested after the building caught fire, hours after the party ended. Why were you there? Why were you still on the site at that time? I had to close up the site. But when I spotted the fire, I ran to get help. And that's when you were arrested? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Mel Tadfield, you stand accused of arson. How do you plead? I mean... Not guilty! Miss Tadfield, the recognizes your pleas. Prosecution, bring forth your first witness. Here we go. Huh? I know you've done this before, but as this is your last supervised trial, I'll fill you in one last time on how this all works. Okay, yeah. Bring out big statements. Listen for those small details, inconsistency, flaws, lying, mistaken. Memorizing statements, recap it afterwards. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Jackal Masterton. Your Honor, I work as a graphic designer for Rookery. Oh yeah, if you try to figure out who the killer is before they get revealed. I already know who it is, but you know, maybe that's something you can do. Type in your answers and you win nothing. Rookery, the corporation? Yes, ma'am. Please tell us how you came to be involved in this incident. Okay. Witness statement. I saw Mel leaving the campgrounds after the party while the building was on fire. If I'm honest, Mel always has been a bit of an oddball. As far as I could see, no one else was there. Yeah, to be fair, there's only like one defendant and one witness so far. Maybe it'll be easy here because, you know, it's a Toya case. She must have started the fire! But maybe for the second and third cases, you know, you can probably type in your answers when I get to those. Where else would she be running around late at night dressed as a fire mage? Very well. Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nina, let's hit the show on the road. Yeah, cross-examination.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was her? It was dark after all.
Objection!
Really, Aquila? There was a building on fire nearby. That was more than enough light. I suppose he has a point. Yes, I'm quite certain. Also...
Hold it!
An oddball? Yeah, she's a bit weird. Bit of a stretch though to say she would burn down a building. She just means that she's a bit of a non-conformist, Aquila. Like I said, a bit weird.
Hold it!
How can you be certain? The campground only has one exit and I was there. Anyone else would have to pass me.
Hold it!
That's pure conjecture. It's her opinion. The court recognizes that this is purely the witness's opinion. But there's one more thing.
Hold it!
I thought she was arrested in the morning on November 1st. Well, it was the early hours, around 3 AM. Yes, it's important. I know the answers. Wait, what?
Hold it.
Jackie, you don't like Mel very much, do you?
Objection.
The witness' likes and dislikes are not on trial here. Hold everything. Indeed, I'm gonna hold you hostage. I have a weapon in my hand, and I like to shoot. I like to shoot everything. I shouldn't probably say that in court. Ignore me, everyone. Let's just focus on the Mel trial. To stay on topic, Your Honor, please humor me for a moment. Jackie, you made it clear that you find Mel's costume to be strange. It is strange. Really? I don't think it's strange at all. Miss Aquila, I want you not to waste the court's time. Is this important? It's of vital importance, Your Honor. The defendant asserts that Mel's unusual outfit may seem strange at first glance, except on one night of the year where it would be considered normal. Halloween!
Objection.
The witness was arrested on November 1st.
Objection.
She was arrested at 3 a.m. after attending a Halloween party. Whoa!
Order.
On the night of Spooky Month. It's a spooky man! Your Honor, I said that Mills' attire was wholly appropriate on the night she was arrested. I see. I believe you're likely to sound, Mr. Aquila. And as the witness's testimony seems to fixate on Mills' costume, the defense moves that this testimony be considered unreliable. But she did start the fire! She is a freak, a pyromaniac! She seemed to hate Mel for some reason. Let's make a note of that. We're getting an item. wait, hold on. Wait, shit. Okay, whatever. You'll cease your outburst immediately. Mr. Hall, do you have anything to add at this time? No. The prosecution moves to call its next witness. Very well. Bring in your second witness. She's just cosplaying. The prosecution calls Detective Randall Flatfoot to the stand. She cosplaying. Hello again, Randy. How's your life in Little Ryan? The most fine, Your Honor. Though Ryan is teething. What? Oh, poor thing. In truth, I haven't had much sleep for a few weeks. What's happening? Your Honor, if I may. Oh, yes, of course. How did you become involved in this, detective? Well, it was something of a coincidence. I actually lived near Green I don't know how to pronounce it, camping grounds, so I saw the light from the fire from a distance. I ran to see what was going on, and in the process, I bumped into Jackie Mercedes and the defendant mid-confrontation. When I walked up, Jackie was accusing Mill of setting fire to something. Sure enough, Mill was carrying some fire lighting equipment. That fire lighting equipment sounds important. I should make note of that. Wow, we got the item of fire lighting equipment. We can now set the courtroom on fire because the law system is stupid, to be honest. I arrested her on the spot. And how, may I ask, was the victim's demeanor when he did that? Whoa, hang on there.
Objection.
Objection! Your Honor, I find it in poor taste to microanalyze the client's conduct while she's being arrested. I agree, Your Honor. You do? He does? Your Honor, the prosecution has not charged the witness with resisting arrest. It would be of would be inappropriate of us to consider her actions during the arrest as evidence. Quite right, quite right. This exchange shall be stricken from the records. Carry on, Detective Flatfoot. Yes, Your Honor. For convenience, I was placed in charge of the police investigation into the fire. What did you find? Firstly, I can confirm that Mel Taffill is indeed an employee of camping grounds. She has worked for them for a number of years and is considered an exceptional employee. How do we keep getting these items? Oh, we got a new evidence. Obviously, I'm just joking around, but you know. We also looked at the web page of the campsite, and Mel is visible in 2 photographs on the site. This one from last year, and this one from the party on the evening in question. We're gonna take a look at those photos again in a bit. If you want to view those pictures again, you can do so when we cross-examine. I can only see an important difference between them. Ooh, what is it? I don't know, but you know. But I'm gonna just do a Dora the Explorer moment and just ask you, the viewers, do you know? Gracias are words. I don't know. I haven't watched it since I was a kid. I mean, to be fair, it is supposed to be a kids show anyway, so. So swiping, no swiping. Okay, sorry. Also, we found something else. I can only guess what he's going to say here. Something camping ground was circling bankruptcy. Being clear, this is speculation, but an intentional fire to defraud an insurer would be one way out of that situation. Of course, we have no conclusive proof of that at present. Don't forget the last part, Detective. The last... Oh, right. A detailed forensic analysis will take a few weeks, but we can already be sure that the fire was deliberate, so not a gas leak, electrical fault, or lightning strike. Thank you, Detective. Very succinct. Are you prepared to make a formal statement? Ready and willing, Your Honor. I came over to the site after seeing the signs of a fire from a distance. When I arrived, Jackie and Mel were arguing. The main building and some of the small buildings were already ablaze. Mel was carrying some campground stuff, including fire lighting equipment. I think of another reason why she'd have it, other than to start a fire. Very well, Mr. Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Well done with that last witness. Pressing them for more information did the trick, but this time you're gonna present some evidence, yada yada yada. Still a better tutorial than Ace Attorney 2, where they didn't even tell you about the, what is it, you know, the profiles. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the evidence real quick. Let's take a look at this picture. This is from last year. This is from this year. The iPads! It's the iPads! That's the evidence! Anyways.
Hold it!
You just happen to be passing by. It's near my house. There's also a cop bar nearby that I frequent. They do amazing chicken wings. Stay on target, Detective. Yes, sir. I would have to ask him later about those chicken legs. It's chicken wings.
Hold it!
What were they arguing about? In truth, I'm not sure. They stopped talking as I approached.
Hold it!
How bad was it? Pretty bad. We were upwind though, so it's pretty safe. Seems safe. I called the fire department right away, and they turned up quickly.
Hold it!
This is not a murder case, unfortunately. Stuff. Damn. We're starting with a stolen turnabout start. I mean, I like that case, but you know, that's sort of like, you know, like the first time is like, you know, thief case, and then the second one is the actual murder case. Everyone likes murder cases. Who cares about who sets a building on fire? It's boring. Clearly, we need more murder in our lives, more bloodshed and betrayal and murder. General campsite stuff, tanks, a mallet, a bag of collected trash, you know, stuff.
Hold it!
Perhaps she found it just before she met
Objection!
you? You have a specialized fire lighting equipment, Aquila? No, I would just leave it lying around. You got an answer for everything, don't you, Chad? Still is right, I guess. There must be another reason why she was carrying that equipment. Check your evidence, blah blah blah, yep.
Objection!
That was clean. Detective, do you carry a firearm? Yes, I do. A department standard issue 225ers. Do you consider that a dangerous
Objection!
object? Your Honor, the witness has a legal right to carry a firearm. It is compelled to do so by his profession. Thank you, Mr. Hall. What? What's your point, Aquila? In some situations, a person carrying a firearm would be considered dangerous. However, we trust the detective here because he is in a profession where he makes use of firearms. Skip to the end, Miss Aquila. Glad you're in the honor. My client is a long-serving employee of a camping ground, a place that traditionally permits campfires. In fact, you can see her tending to a fire in this very photograph. Oh, that's right. You
Order!
Order in the courtroom. Mr. Hawk, can you offer an explanation for this inconsistency? No, Your Honor. Your Honor, as the detective's testimony was based around it being strange for Mel to be carrying around that equipment, the defendant moves that this testimony should be considered superfluous. It's okay, whatever. Superfluous? Okay, superfluous. Okay, superfluous to this case. I am obliged to agree, Miss Aquila. I see no alternatives but to ask you to relinquish the stand. Randy? Always a pleasure, Judge Tony. I don't know, how do you pronounce it? I actually don't know now that I'm pronouncing it aloud. If anyone knows, just let me know. Just type out like how I pronounce it. I'm not the most. I don't have the biggest brain. All right. Sorry. Am I imagining things or flat-footed in the judge? No, you're not imagining things. Apparently, he was a bit of a heartbreaker in his day. What's that? No, nothing important. I think he might have sneezed, probably, if you know what I mean. I trust you have another witness, Mr. Hawk. I do. Then let's keep this moving. Bring in your third witness. Witness, please confirm your name and occupation. Another cosplayer, I think. Travis, does that name sound familiar? Probably not. Try Rock is Rock. I assume that's to be some sort of musical group. You don't get out much, do you, Tony? I don't listen to crap. Talk about taking no prisoners. You got direction to the nearest burn one? Now, Mr. Bright, I would have you refer to me as Your Honor. What's that? Yes, Your Honor. Still can't argue with the results. If I may, Mr. Bright, your friend Mel was arrested, so in that case I understand. But why are you still wearing that ridiculous outfit? You know this is what I was wearing when at the scene. I thought it was... Excuse me, sorry. I thought it was customary to wear the same clothes for the hearing. Customary? Where? How Cuckooland? Fine. With that established, can you explain how you came to be involved in this incident? Of course. Mel, Jackie, and I have known each other since grade school. The Halloween party has become a bit of a tradition. This is our 5th time attending. We dress as characters from our favorite video games from when we were kids. Dragon Fantasy V. I wonder what this is a reference to. This is obviously a reference to what's that game? I think I have it. Let me just try to find it. Cars the video game. I always thought Cars 2 was the better one. They lost their charm when they decided to go back to the boring Cars 3. I prefer Cars 4. Casuals. Clearly, Tow Mater's Tails is superior. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Early in the evening, I met up with Jackie for a quick smoke before the party. Jackie smokes? Not that much, I guess you could call us social smokers. Though she'll kill me for bringing that up, she doesn't like people to know. I tend to vape. Of course you do. Yeah, this reminds me like, you know, it was back before vape was like very popular. I think we were in another country, I don't know, it's just like, you know, we were in a tall hotel like building and such. I don't remember the exact building, I'm probably misremembering the location. Anyway, like I said, this was back before vape was popular. And you know, it was like, you know, like the building we were in, it was like at night time though. I can remember that at least, so it was like, I don't know, it's like, I know what it looks like, but you know, I just can't remember the details around it. Talking about gaming in court? Obviously, it's very normal. I mean, come on, Selene, catch up, won't you? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, basically, you know, my dad's pretty, you know, regular smoker. You know, he smokes cigarettes a lot, yada yada yada. Anyway, it's like, you know, they were showcasing vapes and such. You know, just like I said again, this is before, you know, how much everywhere nowadays. At the time, it's like, oh, okay, this must be a better alternative to smoking, I guess. The smoking of the future. Anyway, I guess that the future's now, and no one likes it. I mean, not like no one, but you know. I just realized that there's no jury member. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter too much. I just noticed it now. Probably because it takes so much, you know, space. You know, unnecessary, Anyway, it doesn't matter. So you met up with her before the party. Yep, good for her too. As she didn't have a light, she had to borrow my lighter. In fact, she hasn't given it back yet. It was a promo item from my band's last tour. Has a logo stamped on the side. Best to make a note of that. Mr. Bright, please just proceed to giving a formal statement to the court. Fine, fine. This is the 5th time that the 3 of us have attended the Halloween party. The Green and Halloween party. Eh. I think it was like the bomb. I don't remember why it was. I think it might be like something related to like a relative. I do kind of remember that. I forgot what the building was about, but I definitely remember it was like surrounded by a car park. It's a very tall building. I can't remember like what it had inside. Like, Jackie, Mel, and I had just been friends since grade school. So anyways, at midnight, Mel had to move her off to start cleaning up the site. It's part of her job. I thought I would go for another smoke with Jackie while we waited for her. But I couldn't find Jackie anywhere, and I lost track of Mel too. In the end, I just left and got home around 1 AM. Very well, Mr. Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. He seems pretty clever about his relationship with Mel and Jackie. That's probably where I should start. Oh yeah, let's just pry into other people's relationship, why don't we? I'm thirsty, give me a second. At least you can hear some cool music, I guess. But yeah, that's basically a bit of a story, I guess. That I can't seem to remember clearly, but you know, it's like, you know, like you can remember like big details, but you can't remember all the other surrounding things around it. Anyways, let's start pressing on. You keep pressing. Press everything. Pressing everything. You like it that much? Sure I do. Dry Rockness can headline the event next year. He likes the event and the story. Hog is being impotent and this is being rude.
Hold it.
How did you mean? Well, it's a long story. It involves a pumpkin, a pineapple, a huge badger. I don't know what it's what's referenced here. Is that really relevant? I suppose not. I'm talking about the badger, Hog.
Hold it!
You didn't ask if she needed help? Of course I did. I'm not a complete jerk, you know. But she insisted and said something about how she wasn't allowed to let party attendees into the site's storage units. I guess that makes sense. It's private property after all. Go for a smoke.
Hold it!
A social smoke? Something like that, yeah.
Hold it!
You lost track of them? Camping silence for the dark. Plus there are trees and stuff. It's quite a big place. I suppose that's fair, it was midnight after all.
Hold it!
You just left without seeing your friends? I did look for them for about 20 minutes. Still, the night was over and we all live in different directions anyways. Something not right by the way he refers to Jackie and Mel. Why is any others, which gives a better idea of their relationship?
Objection!
This photo tells a different story, Mr. Bright. Fine, fine. Jackie and I did last year for a few weeks, it didn't work out. You never told me that. Why didn't you? Defendant, please restrain yourself. Carry on, Mr. Bright. Lately, Mel and I started to grow a bit closer. And Jackie was fine with this? I mean, she never said she had a problem. Just how dense is this guy? Anyway, when it got around 11 p.m., Mel and I crept off for some alone time. I didn't see Jackie after that. I see. Your Honor, the defense requests that this information is to be added to his testimony. Very well, witness, please add this to your statement. Lately, Mel and I have grown closer, but Jackie seems fine with it. Cheater! I mean, he'd say, you know, maybe well, to be fair, he didn't tell her about that, you know, about the past relationship, but yeah. I wouldn't say he's a cheater per se, just like, you know, bad at communicating, very dense. Like, you know, like he said, the relationship between the two didn't work out. So, you know, we could have moved on and then eventually, you know, got closer to Mel. And, you know, yada. Anyways, moving on. That was very difficult, guys. I thought I couldn't get it. You may not be aware of it, Mr. Bright, but Jackie hates Mel. Seriously? Guys, I think, Jackie hates Mel. I don't know if that's the case. Hold on, let me just have a quick drink. Alright. Yes! Whoa! Be that as it may, Mr. Aquila is further discussion in this area good use of the court's time. The witness left the scene long before the event. I am sure if he can offer any more insight. I like it, but I can't see any other line of questioning. Not every witness is gonna be helpful. Still, he may have gave us more than we realize. I doubt it. I concur, Your Honor. We can move on. Your Honor? Mr. Holt? Yes, Mr. Holt? While that small, short diversion into the love life of these relatives was informative, none of that changed the fact of the case. Mr. Bright's testimony and just after midnight, excuse me. That was accidental. So that leaves Mel Tedfield near the building with fire lighting equipment and a proposed motive for the crime. Oh, okay, I guess we will just disclose everything that guy said. But I didn't start the fire! Please listen to me! I would never do such an awful thing! Miss Tedfield, please control yourself. May I think of something dinner and fast. The Hawks. Blah blah blah, believe your client. It's an Ace Attorney game. Or rather inspired by it. You know how this is gonna go. Find the information. Think of a better theory. Another theory. Something, something. Something that's also related to fire. Wonder what? Let me just talk about my dad's vape story again. You know, rather tall building in a convention at night, probably in another country. I think I don't remember, or probably another. I don't remember. It's just like I don't remember the location exactly. It's either in Australia or Indonesia. I don't remember where exactly. Someone started fire. Those two only melting Jackie were at the camping grounds. Oh wait, it could be. Okay. Gaming! Yeah! I am gaming! Yes, Your Honor. That was boring. That was just, I was just thinking, it was like, is there gonna be like a funny dialogue? It's like, no, there isn't. Oh shit! I'm gonna get a drink. Well, it's, I mean, like right now, I'm gonna drink right. Yes, I think we missed something very important here. Throwing nitroglycerin at you? What? 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 Okay, give me a second. I I don't know what that means. Nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin. Come on, I'm not that smart. Okay, oh, so that's what it is. Okay, I see. Mr. Hawk. Wait, I wonder if I can just show it on screen what it is. Just so everyone can get the context, the same context as me. Just give me a bit. Just give me a bit. What? Wait, I know a bit. I know I click on that. Oops. I meant to click on. Just give me a bit. I'll put it up in a second. Alright. Should be. Where is the image? Here you go. There's the meaning, everyone. You're throwing piss at me, you bozo. You bastard. You bastard. You throwing. Stop throwing piss. That is disgusting. Yeah. He goes here. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually go back to the game. Yes. And how to Moses start the fire. Yes. Wait, what's your point, Aquila? Perhaps you didn't look closely enough at your own witness. What?
Order.
Order in the court. Miss Aquila, are you suggesting someone else could be responsible for the fire? I am, yes. You know what, I'm just gonna go for the buddies, just why not? Okay, we're just going, okay, that's disappointing. It would have been funny though, it would have been peak comedy, guys. If I could just, you know, say, everyone but Jackie spawned in. Jackie Mousedon, the witness? If I may, Your Honor. Jackie was present at the scene. Wait, Jackie's whereabouts between midnight and 3 AM are unknown. Wait! And it's obvious Jackie hates Mel Tadfield and wanted to sabotage her date with Travis. Right! I won't stand by while you say such mean-spirited things. What sort of person do you think I am? Your Honor. Yes? I want to testify again.
Objection!
Judge Tawny, I must protest. You forget yourself, Mr. Holt. The rules in this scenario are quite clear. The witness may testify if she wishes to do so. That's not how it works, I don't think. Yes, ma'am? Them's the rules, shit. How dare you accuse me of wrongdoing! I waited at the entrance to the campground for hours! Oh, that was short. Statements made under emotional stress are usually are. Very well, Miss Aquila, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Nia, time to knock this one out of the park. It's short, but it's gotta be an inconsistency here. We should press everything and see if she cracks. Ugh, like an egg, crackhead. Egg crackhead. Excuse me. Jackie, we've been friends for years. Why are you doing this, Your Honor? Miss Sheffield, please remain quiet during the cross-examination. Just hang on, Mel. We'll straighten this out.
Hold it.
Jackie, there's something which had been bothering me about all this. Why were you there? What? The party was over at midnight according to Travis.
Objection!
The witness is not on trial. There could be many reasons she would wait around for 3 hours. That just means Mel had plenty of time to set the building on fire. She's clearly guilty. She was rooting around in the main building for ages before I caught her. Drill down far enough, you always hit pay dirt. And I think you just drilled into the real Jack Madison. Witness? Are you suggesting you saw my client inside the building before the fire? You didn't. You wouldn't. Somewhat if I did! You said you waited by the exit of the camping ground for ages. Why then didn't you check if your friend was okay once the fire started? You didn't. Just because you were jealous? You started the fire while I was inside? Don't be ridiculous. After all, You're the only one with fire lighting equipment. How would I start a fire? Wait. What? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna need proof of that, blah blah blah. Jackie, you did have a source of ignition with you. No, I didn't! Yes, you did. You got it from Travis Bright earlier that evening. And you instructed him not to tell anyone about it. Nah! Judging from your reaction, I'm willing to bet that you still have it right now in this very room. You can't possibly. I mean, sorry, wrong, Mr. Quick. We'll see about that. Detective Flatfoot? Yes, Your Honor? I'll submit the paperwork later. Perform a stop and search on this woman immediately. Mr. Hulk? Do it. Hey, stop! Cease struggling, Miss Madison, or I'll hold you in contempt of court. Well, just feel I am, Your Honor. Set of keys, smartphone, white, one lighter, which appears to bear some sort of design. Well, don't give the person suspense. What's the design? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have my glasses with me. Mr. Hall, don't just stand there. Why did you bring your glasses, mate? You're a detective. It's like a dinosaur and a guitar. Tyrannosaurus Rex! It's coming full circle! But record in light of recent events, this office has taken Jackie Madison into custody. Plan to charge her with arson with intent to murder, or at the very least, reckless endangerment. Thank you, Mr. Hulk. We'll have to wait for that trial to truly close this matter. However, hold on a second, something happened. Okay, no, it should be fine. Why is it not data? What's going on? Yeah, of course, framed. Mr. Quill's defense made one thing quite clear. That prosecution case against Mel Tedfield does not stand up to scrutiny. Therefore, why is it going on with the thing? I hate when that happens. It's so annoying. Why does it keep going? What's going on now? Okay, is it working now? Okay, yeah, it's okay. I don't know why it did that for a while. I was just worried I might have, implode on me again. Would have been annoying. But at the very least, it's catching up, I guess. It's looking healthy at least, I guess. Anyways, moving on. Sorry about that. Therefore, on the sole charge of arson. I pronounce the defendant
Not guilty.
Whoa, yeah! We did it! District Courthouse, Defendant Lobby C, November 5th, 11:14 AM. Well done. Is it working? Okay, yeah, catching up. Oh good, oh good. How do you feel? Oh, excuse me. Like, I feel like I'm about to throw up. You and me say, good. What? That's just the adrenaline. You'll be fine in an hour. How can you be so upbeat? Yay! We came within an inch of losing. Mel Tadfield could have gone to jail over a false accusation. You wanna know a secret, Nina? Something they don't tell you in law school. It's always like this. More often than not, a case will go down to the wire. We have to keep pushing, keep up the pressure, and have faith in your client's innocence even when no one else does. After all, this is like an Ace Attorney inspired universe. So get used to it. That's what you did today. And that's why I think you're gonna be a great defense attorney. Thanks, Aunt Anya. You're really amazing. Yeah, I know. Wow, something's totally not gonna happen to Anya. How do you pronounce it? I know I pronounced it before, it's just like I forgot how. Is it actually Anya? Have I pronounced it right? No, put on your best smile. I think I hear. Now put on your best smile. I think I hear Mel outside. Thank you so much. To tell you the truth, I got a little worried a few times during the trial. But you were incredible. You never lost your foot, not even for a second. Like a swan, believe me. It's my job, Miss Metterfield. I'm a defense attorney. Oh, don't be so modest, Miss Aquila. You are a bona fide legal eagle. Whoa! She said the thing, guys! She said the thing! Yeah! She really is. You gotta admit, I kinda like the sound of that. Legal eagle. Yeah! Babe, you're here! Oh, Travis. We should probably get them a not in your life. I want to see how this goes. Mel, babe, I'm so happy you're okay. Let's go out to celebrate. I mean, my band has a gig later, but we can fit it around. Why didn't you tell me you and Jackie dated last year? I mean, if she had a problem, I thought she would just out and say. You should have at least mentioned it to her. Babe. And stop calling me that! Travis, I'm going for a celebratory drink with Nina and Anya. We are? Looks like it. Then what am I supposed to do? You can start by apologizing to Jackie. I screwed this up, huh? No, Travis, you didn't. Not really. Jackie did when she chose to set fire to that building. Still, guy, go talk to her. You'll feel better afterwards, I'm sure. Cool, I'm out. Laters. I'm sorry you two had to see that. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Awkward. So, drinks? Sounds like a plan. It's not even lunchtime. Yeah, it's cleaning time somewhere, right? Let's go get some mimosas. Go sign yourself out, Mel. We'll meet you out front. You did well today, Nina. Even after the rocky start, so lighten up. Yeah, drink to that. A good attorney learns from their defeats, but a great attorney also makes time to celebrate those victories. Each case is a fresh start, with a new client and a new chance to help someone who needs it. Sometimes maybe just a couple times in your career is a chance to put right is to put right something that's gone wrong. Remember that, okay? I'll see you outside. The rest of the day, if I'm honest, is a bit of a blur. However, I did my best to burn honest advice into my memory. Part of me felt that it would be important someday. What's happening here? Jackie Mariston from the Clink? That's gonna cost you extra, but yeah, I can take care of her. What's the timetable? Yep, within 2 weeks, no problem. She won't have time to blab. Another one? Who? The defense attorney? No? Never mind why, that's my business. Plus, the paper says she's a bit of a rising star. Jewish from my blood, too high profile. Anya Miller, supervisor? Yeah, it could be arranged. I'm thinking poison. What's that? You want her alive? I see. You'll be difficult, sure, but I like a challenge. Next time on Nina Aquila Legal Eagle. I didn't do it. You need to stop running, Anya. I didn't shoot her. I didn't. I believe you. But how the department's coping the dogs for you? You have to let me take you in. Drop the gun, Anya. Anya Bill, I'm placing you under arrest. I am not wearing this. Oh, come on, Nina. It's in your contacts. Remember the direct-to-viewer segment at the end of each episode, case? I don't care, I'm not wearing a legal turn. Oh yeah, just the fan service part. But it's like from... What? Golden Buster? You like... I don't know. I do like... Okay, I don't know the reference. If I don't think I know it. Great. Don't forget the ears and the tail. The what now? Yeah, what a cliffhanger, huh? You just wait what happens afterwards. The ears I get, but what are the wings about? Hello. Welcome to our channel, a special viewer facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer, player. I feel ridiculous. I'm a lawyer, not a courtier. In this segment, normally we'll talk about the legal ideas and pop culture references from each episode. Oh, I get it. I get to talk about legal stuff. Okay, so... Hold up, Nina. This episode, we have much more important things to talk about. If you say so. This was just the first case of Nina Aquila Legal Eagle, and was really just a tutorial. If you hear, that means you're just flated. Nina's adventures are just starting. This was just the first step, though we don't exactly have the best sense. And our props are all hand-me-downs. You know, RPG Maker, hello. And I think there's a stain on this bunny girl outfit. Okay, enough about that. Now you can move on to Chapter 2, a bigger adventure with a variety of features including exploring crime scenes, speaking to witnesses, minigames, a city overworld, and me! Who's he? We'll talk later. So, if you like this this first taste of Nino Aquila Legal Eagle. We like to call our fans noodlers. We do not like that. Anyways, if you like what you've seen, tell your friends, and see you soon in Nino Aquila Chapter 2, Broken Wings. She was just being framed and she's... no, this is non-canon, by the way. Hey. Anya, hey. Will you still get paid, right? Because if I have to wear these ears again... Shh, wait, till we're clear. What kind of actor are you? Anyways, yeah, let's just skip on through. I'm on the Discord server, the Nail Discord server. Hey, yada. You have unlocked Chapter 2, Broken Wings. You can also replay Chapter 1. Let's see, what time is it now? Maybe we can just go a little bit into Chapter 2 actually. We won't go too far in. Actually, you want me to finish here or you know, like leave the beginning part for the next stream, or just play a little bit of Chapter 2 just so you guys can have a, you know, small idea of like, you know, what's to come. I'm thinking like, you know, maybe I play Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 for this game, then afterwards, I go back, you know, play episode 4 of Tyrone Sherbert, you know, and do episode 4 of that, and then come back to this and do the third and final episode of season 1 of Nino Aquila. Then do episode 5 of the final episode of Tyrone Sherbert. And, you know, finally finish that game, and then after that, you know, like if I do eventually do that, we'll finally play Chapter 4. Would that sound like a good plan? You know, like try to like mishmash everything, you know, have a consistent bit of like a switch through each segments. I'm sure that's actually, no, that's what I'm gonna do from the get-go anyways. So I just, you know, at least I'm playing something different each time. Saying it's quite short here, and you know, I like to try and keep a bit of a more consistent pattern. Maybe I'll just do that, but would you guys like me to just try and continue just for a little bit? Your piss explodes! Is that what Rexplode piss is like? Anyways, would you guys like me to continue, like, just for a little bit for Chapter 2, or do it next stream? You know, I can just always, you know, continue another time, I guess. Maybe later this week, you know, continue do Chapter 2, Episode 2. It'll definitely be longer, like, you know, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 are kind of the same length with each other. But, it's definitely longer than Chapter 1, that's for sure, Episode 1, First Flight. You know, I'm waiting for your guys' response. Do it next stream, yeah, okay then. So I can watch. Oh yeah, right, fair enough. It's night, so yeah. I'll do it another time. I hope you at least enjoyed it, at least. Anyway, yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. It's, you know, quite short this time around compared to like most other ones. Like, you can see like most of my streams are like at the very least 2 hours long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like it got like a 5-hour stream at one point. Well, close to a 5-hour one. But yeah. Once again, thank you for coming along. It's fun. especially you two. You two. Shout out to you two, and do support the game. Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle, and both the season one and the new upcoming game. If you can, you don't have to, but at the very least, if you can, I can always gift it to you guys if you want. You don't have to buy it yourselves if you can't. I know you two have my contacts at the very least. Also, if you know any like someone who streams or something, play games and streams, let them know. They're interested in this game or the upcoming Chapter 4 game for this series. I'll show you a bit of that actually. Just give me a bit to just show you a bit of the new game coming up. I don't know anything like I was basically given the option of a beta test, but I decided to skip out on that because like why do I particularly need it? Oh, yeah, let me just delete this real quick. Give me a bit. Steam, where are you? There we are. Chapter 4, the biggest the upcoming game coming in less than a week away. Like I say, if you are interested and want to develop, cause a little more of this in the future, maybe check out the games. Maybe check out the games yourself if you're kind of impatient. But maybe you want some more convincing. Maybe I'll do it as soon as I can. Maybe tomorrow. I'll think about it. If I do, I'll just quickly advertise everything. I didn't exactly plan for it to happen, but I thought maybe try to get it done as soon as possible. Huh? There's actually some new stuff I haven't seen. Yeah, I've avoided stuff, like for this since I have little idea. Like I know what the theme is and such, but that's about it really. So yeah. So yeah, now I'll be finishing up now. Anything you want to say before I just, switch off completely? Actually, I should probably switch to this because I use it as a bit of like a indication or something. Once again, shout out to the developer of Takumi's Tanuki-sama Studio, aka Nathan Fox. Can't wait to see more. AKA good night. Yeah. Alright, for reals, I guess that'll be it. Good one. Night night.